Hi everybody, it's Saul Sunforge here for Dungeons and Taverns. I wanted to record today a D&D horror story. It's been a few days since I recorded one, and I have quite a few. This is gonna be a Navy edition from back in the day, uh, like 20 years ago, probably. Yeah, like 2002. Um, and everybody in the Navy pretty much that I played with, that I DM'd for, especially were rules lawyers and power gamers, and there's nothing really wrong with those things inherently, by themselves. But when you argue every little thing and stop the gameplay for every little thing, it does become a problem, I feel. So this story is about I don't remember his first name. We'll call him his Garrett. I believe that was his last name, but I don't remember his first name. Everybody in the Navy kind of went on a last name basis because that was on your uniform and your coveralls and everything like that. So my players were going through a village, and they had they just broke into a vault. They for I think it was some cultists actually that they were fighting, and they ended up breaking into the vault underneath the cathedral. And Garrett, he kind of stopped gameplay, and he was like, "This is stupid. I don't get nothing." And I was like, you have more magic items than the rest of the party. You guys keep finding them, and you keep demanding to take them. And if you don't get them, you threaten to quit. And back then I was kind of new at DMing, so I didn't just let him go. I kept trying to salvage him because generally he was an okay person outside D&D, bit immature, but other than that, he was okay. And so I was trying to, salvage him. So I said, "Well, what do you want? What magic item do you want specifically to make you happy?" And Garrett was the type of player who was classified as a murder hobo. So he was a rules lawyer who didn't really know the rules too well. He was a power gamer who didn't really optimize his character very well. And he was a magic item hoarder and a murder hobo. And he used to go around, and if there was an NPC that was critical to the party, he would find a way to kill him before they delivered that critical information, and then complain about not having that critical information that they needed. So I asked him what magic item he wanted, and he said he wanted a talking sword. So within a session or two, he found a talking sword. And since he was an evil character, I gave him an evil talking sword. And the talking sword would not shut up. I made sure it would not shut up. I made sure it annoyed him, and it would try to control him, his mind. And a lot of times he would fail his rolls, and he hated it. And I loved it because, he was a little punk, and he deserved it. So this talking sword would always demand the blood of innocent people constantly. And I got him out of that phase real quick. That because because the sword wanted him to kill innocent people. He no longer wanted to kill innocent people. That was kind of my goal, right? But to sink it in, I made the sword very annoying too. Like when he would try to do stealth checks, the sword would start talking, and it would ruin his stealth checks. And I basically made it as annoying as I possibly could. He would try to throw the sword away, and the next day when he woke up, it would appear next to him or in his backpack. And so he ended up having to go on a quest in order to try to get rid of this sword that he really so desperately wanted. And so they went to a quest to the, basically the BBEG of that campaign's lair, and his moat was, around his castle was fire, or excuse me, lava. And so Garrett went on a quest to throw this talking sword into the lava. And the very next day, when they were camping, outside the boundaries of this place, in the forest or protected, positioned area, the sword appeared back with him, and then he said, "That's it. I quit. I'm done. I quit." And I said, "Okay, goodbye." And that was it. So, don't be like Garrett. Is, I guess, the lesson here. Don't be like Garrett. That's all I have for you today for today's videos. The campaign was live, today, and so we had like a 3-hour session. But I'm running late, so I got to get out of here. I'll catch you later. Saul Sunforge, sign out. I'll see you with the next video real soon.